Oh, nice. Man, you gonna fucking die in a storm tomorrow, dude? What the fuck? We're supposed to be getting hit for the entire week in Washington. in Washington, yeah, freaking they sent out warnings like trees are gonna explode from the sap getting cold. Well, I do have the stream rolling, everybody, just so you're aware. We're waiting on one more player, but he's his times are usually he's his times are between 8 and 8:30, depending on how cooperative his kids are. So we'll wait for a little bit for him to show up, but in the meantime we can just chill, hang out. Fuck with the audio on my stream, Abby, if you could watch. Because last pod, I feel like my audio was just a bit too quiet, so I want to know what it's at now. Nice. When are they gonna make it so you can just watch a movie in your house in WoW? True. Yeah, by the way, I'm still working on it, but like I said, I found a good AI tool for making music, so gonna start doing some custom tracks and shit. They're not gonna be like super long, so you'll probably want to like just repeat them in your. I shared the MP3 in the ambience channel for today's. You'll just have to put it on repeat, but it's ambient music, so it shouldn't get too bad for just listening to it on repeat. I figured out how to make it like super long ones yet, but. Abby enjoyed the I made a full concept album that sparked me to make an entire universe and TTRPG system. So no, I thought you were gonna listen to it at work. For the map, yeah. Unfortunately. You just put any character in there though. Yeah, just for the VTT. Yeah. Gotta give me the one for Leona too. Yeah. Hello, it's the boy. Imagine playing Minecraft when Minecraft 2 is out. What the fuck? There's mods for Minecraft 2 already, too. I'll repeat it for you too, but I found a cool AI thing for making music tracks. So gonna be doing my own music tracks for stuff now. Dropped it in the ambience channel. You should just be able to download it from there and then just put it on repeat with just Windows Media Player. All computers have Windows Media Player. Well, I don't think it's Media Player. Yeah. No. Oh, I think I still have the I have the desktop muted. My bad. Lamau. Yeah, I have the desktop muted for the stream start, so it's just playing the music there.
Sweet. Well.
Got y'all. Probably turn y'all up to the max. Yeah.
This is blanket TV bozo. Get him out of here.
Jeez, I don't know. He just celebrated with Cap was crazy.
Damn. I don't even know what the heck that is.
I don't either.
His cap. Is it like 6 seconds?
No.
Get him out!
Wow.
Banned. 50 years dungeon.
Celebrating over here. Don't mind me. I'm redeeming my on-screen celebrations. That's such a fact. Yeah, my armor was expensive. By the way,
It tends to be.
I was able to buy my armor, my shields, my bed, my food. And I have $4 left over.
Hell yeah.
Well, forget about saving
Alright.
That's what my partner is for.
Alright. So, now that everybody's here, we shall play. Hopefully, my fucking Steam Deck isn't working for whatever reason. Yeah. There we go. Oh,
There it is.
let me get the lighting. There we go.
How do I get how do I get there? Hang on, I gotta go campaigns, right?
Drop the campaign link in the rules channel and pin that one as well. We'll just have to just put any character in there because it's literally just for the VTT.
All right, I'll put Schmibbles in there.
Sounds good. All right, all right. And then
You detected. Oh, I gotta turn off hardware or turn hardware acceleration. Hang on.
yeah.
We were streaming Ace Ventura a couple nights ago. First time seeing that movie. Big fan.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's the first for everything, man.
The second movie's just as good, if not better, in my opinion.
See, my buddy was telling me pretty much otherwise. So I'll have to check it out. See which one is lying to me.
Absolutely love the second movie. I think it's a bit wilder than the first movie. The first movie might be a little bit more tame comparatively.
I think Spotty and I saw When Nature Calls in theater, actually.
When Nature Calls.
Ace Ventura.
That's the second one, the second Pet Detective.
I don't even remember.
Back in
You gotta see it again. If we do a movie night in initiative order, I say we watch it.
In initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of my server.
Ah,
Group. The initiative order.
I see.
Because it was funny. Because it made sense. It was an order.
That rolled for initiative.
See, I run the bus stop.
You do? Okay.
The short bus stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the home for the short bus rejects.
Adrian isn't very PC, so
Nah, I'm not at all. Like, that's the name of our guild in fucking World of Warcraft.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a bunch of different ones though. Yeah, but what is it?
I gotta be careful. I'm part of a guild that's got almost 1,000 people in it. So.
Oh jeez.
I'm usually reserved because I am not politically correct either, so I'm nice to everybody. Treat others as, yeah.
Yeah, I'm nice to people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be a dick for any reason, but I'm still gonna crack jokes.
Yep. My fists are rated E for everyone. I'm not racist either because I hate everybody equally, so.
Okay, that's where I was going with it.
Anyways, Dungeons and Dragons, here we go. Welcome to Champions of Drakkheim. Session 1. Today, our journey begins in the bustling little town of Oakendelise. It is in the nation of Igdalis, which is the nation built on and around the core of the world tree. The city itself is nestled in one of the massive root valleys that make up the various towns and dales and hamlets and villages that make up the sort of ground population of Igdalis. Let's see. Colloquially, the specific roots that you all are nestled between are known as the twins. The other roots have their own names that may or may not come up if you guys decide to venture there. As for the town itself, it is lit by dozens of amber lanterns carved from the petrified amber that is sort of in the, if you look at the map here, inside the little hollow of the tree here, it does sort of cast a kind of like warm honey gold glow over the streets. There is bioluminescent moss that line rooftops and the roots themselves that kind of add a sort of teal counterlight to the town. Currently, the town, Smells of its usual pine resin, damp earth, and roasted chestnuts. But added to that is the sharp, sweet scent of ambrosia mead and the faint tang of ozone on the air, as well as that of some very delicious scented meats coming over from Scorch's Pit BBQ down on the beach side, as it were. The homes here are entirely naturally formed. They have been sort of processed to look like a typical housing construction, but it is all naturally formed from the life's wood of Yggdrasil. The ground here does get kind of muddy, so there are a number of walkways that kind of line the streets here. High above, you can see the lower boughs of Yggdrasil that sort of block out the most of the sunlight, but coasting in from the seaside is the soft light of a midday sun. Let's see what else. I think the last little bit here I will say is that currently the streets are vibrating with the stomp of boots and the trill of fiddles. Ribbons of gold and green dance between the houses. It is the festival of the first bud, a celebration of life in a world that feels like it's slowly dying to some. But here in the glow of the amber lanterns, troubles seem so far away. As we zoom in on the town here, as you can see, it is a seaside town connected to the Sea of Worlds that many ships sort of traverse to get into the rest of the root cities of Yggdrasil and Yggdralis proper. You've got here this large sort of boat-shaped building here is the open-air market. That is where the majority of goods flow within this town. You've got several stalls that are lining the streets here, booths of various activities and whatnot. As we have, let's say, is Morok? Is that the homie?
Yeah, Morok.
Morok.
Hey,
You have just arrived via boat, so you're sitting on the docks over here. You kind of take in the atmosphere of the town around you. You're not quite sure what sort of fate has led you here for the time being. All you know is that the town seems alive, vibrant, and bustling. You can see a number of people dancing in the streets. You see some having what appears to be a fishing contest in the small little bits of water surrounding the kind of natural cove that the lower half of this town is built in. What would you like to get up to first? But before we do that, if you would go ahead and describe yourself.
My best part about how I do things. I am your typical Goliath build. Probably about, I'd say about 6'6" in height. I'm probably on the shorter side for a Goliath, to be honest. But I'm kind of yoked. I'm wearing chainmail, and I hold 2 big shields in each hand. One shield per hand. That'd be kind of wild if I could hold 2 per hand, but only 1 per hand. I'm just your typical big boy.
All right. So, Morok, what would you like to get up to?
I think I'm just gonna take a walk around town, taking the sights.
Taking the sights? All right. So upon arriving on the docks here, the first thing that you note is this little sort of it's like a naturally formed kind of, not necessarily like a full building, it's kind of just like a shelter where you can see there is various stocks of mead that is just piled high, kegs tapped. There is a large crowd underneath the canopy here that are just engaging in full-blown merriment and drinking.
Okay. I think I'll make note of that as I make my way around the walkway. About to yay.
From there, you can see it does go down into the lower cities, or the lower part of the town, where you can see a couple of individuals that seem to be leisurely fishing for the time being. But as you move here, there is one scent that catches your nose, and that is the scent of some very delicious smelling barbecue coming from the center of town.
You're saying about yay?
It would be right here. Boop.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to click that. Ah, I follow my nose.
So, as you approach here, you see two individuals here that seem to be kind of slow roasting a fully stuck pig. The scent of juicy meat is plentiful on the air as you do approach. One moment. Where's my stuff at? Should be in this one. So yeah, as I mentioned, it is an open air pit that is currently roasting a massive boar. You can see the individual. There are two individuals here. One, well, actually, both of them are male. One is a fire genasi, kind of like smoky, wispy beard, and like hair as well. Face like kind of like a slight orange tint to it. And then beside him is a red dragonborn fellow. Both of them are wearing just barbecue stained aprons. The dragonborn is currently sitting near the fire, kind of manually rotating the pig in a nice even gain to it as he lets out the occasional burst of flame from his mouth. And as you do approach, the fire genasi will kind of size you up for a moment. Well, you look like you could handle a bit of spice. What say you? Would you like to try and take on the Wyvern King?
I just bought my nose some good grub, and I know some good grub when I smell. You boys are doing good here.
Oh yeah, we've got the best meat in town, I tell you what. And as you can, as he mentions that, you can see, it is kind of like just like a temporary tent that is signed up behind him, but behind that is actually like a naturally formed cellar that you can see. Scorch's meat is just emblazoned on the wall here, as he regards you. Well, if you ain't trying to take on the king, I suppose I could just give you a bit of the usual stuff.
Not sure about all this king business, but
Special hot sauce for the festival, my friend. Spiciest shit you'll ever see. If you manage to down a couple of the stuffs, you'll get yourself one of them oaken tokens, you know?
I'm not sure what an oaken token is, but I'm always down to try new food.
Not a local boy, then.
I just got in on a boat.
Ah, well, welcome to Oakendelis. Welcome to the festival. It's a fine time to be making your travails about the place. Well, this is the festival of the first bloom, or sorry, the first bud. Round first light tomorrow, the elder Hodis will be doing the ceremonial watering of the sapling to ring in the spring season. And as for the oaken tokens, well, you can redeem them for all sorts of things around town.
I might just have to take you up on this offer.
See if you've got the stuff. You're gonna need a gut of steel, I tell you what.
This gut's been through some things.
I believe that. Just looking at you. Quite the large fella.
So, when do we get this started?
What do you want to do now?
Why not? What better time than now?
Alright, give me just one moment to whip it up for you. Go on, have a seat over there. And he gestures. There's a couple of tables that are sort of set up around the barbecue pit here that are, some of them are occupied, some of them not.
I'll promptly sit down and wait my turn.
Alright. Did not mean to ping there, Lamau.
Go there.
We'll shift away from Morok for the moment and make our way over to the open air market. Would Odon and Gidget have arrived into this town together?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, the pair of you currently find yourselves in the open air market here in this large building. There are a number of stalls that are scattered about the place. As you're just perusing, if you would please feel free to describe yourselves. We'll go ahead and start with Gidget.
Gidget is a shifter. It has she'll have kind of feline eyes. Being a tactical kind of noble, she's dressed to slay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, she's someone that uses her form as much as her mind to turn people towards what she wants people to do. Hence why she has Odon following her. But yeah, red hair, shifter. People. She'll turn heads, which is why part of the whole persona.
All right. And Odon?
Trailing kind of behind, like a half step behind Gidget. Tall, black, dragonborn, blue mohawk, these like electric blue eyes. What you can see from under the sleeveless chainmail armor, you can see kind of like a glimpse of the electric blue tiger stripes that are going down her arms. Large gauntlets. Just kind of this, that whole, which meme is that? The big dog energy.
All right. And black dragonborn, yeah?
Yes, black dragonborn. But yeah, she's pretty much, like I said, the big dog energy. She's not the one that does the talking. It will obviously be Gidget. She is there, likely staring down someone who may not have even looked at them wrong, but you never know with her. She's gonna challenge it.
All right. So currently, you find yourself in the root market. As I stated, there are dozens of colorful tents sort of pitched on the mossy bark and wood that make up the floor in here. You've got traders from all across Drakkheim in here. As I've mentioned, this is like sort of one of the main trading hubs that brings goods into Igdalis. Despite the relatively small size of the town, let's see. Yeah, is there any sort of like anything that you wanted to purchase in here specifically, or?
That's a good question. She'd be perusing and looking at kind of getting and she'd be looking at that whole city and everybody watching people. Just watching how they act, observing ticks, gives, tells, possibly trying to maybe haggle with somebody. I don't know. She'd probably be looking be at a game, like a little game table or something that sells little games.
There aren't currently any sort of games actively here in the market. Those would be out in the town. I will say,
like the purchase of games.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
Like purchasing little doodads, trinkets.
Yeah.
Things.
Well.
Needs some fidget toys.
There you go.
Well, you've got a couple of options in that case. You were informed that there are 3 specialty stalls that have been set up by some of the sort of major like town vendors in the root market today. That would be the Iron Hand Surplus, Mother Root's Apothecary, and then there would be the Whispering Silk and Kalen's Curiosities. Any of those?
Grab your. Then.
All right. So this stall here is a wagon that looks like it's ready to leave at a moment's notice. As you approach, you see the goods here are covered in tarps. You see a dwarven individual here with a large, sort of scraggly beard. One eye kind of squinted shut. Hey, welcome. What can I get? What can I get for you? He says as he kind of looks around a bit, sort of shifty.
She would be probably take notice of this, and try to determine what his ploy is, what his She's just she's watching his body language and observing him.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Insight. She's actually that's one of her pluses is insight. Hold on. Where's her board? That's not it. Where is it at?
He's got like 50.
Oh my gosh. Did I accidentally close it? I think I accidentally closed it. What? No. There it is. Okay. And why does it show 0? I know I put points in this. Okay. So I know I put points in the inside. I thought I put points in the inside. Hold on. One moment, because I thought I made that one of her things was insight, because it gave me the options for that.
It looks like you haven't added any like armor and stuff.
I've added nothing to it.
That's probably why.
Yeah, and it was under, I think, noble.
Sure.
Son of a biscuit. Hold on. I got to redo this, don't I? Because I had to redo it because it didn't save the first time when I put everything into it. Son of a biscuit. Now I don't remember.
Well, if you've got proficiency in it, we'll just go ahead and give me. It will be plus your.
Hold on, I need to remember because I don't even remember if that was a thing for tactician. Okay, +2 proficient in combat points. I am so sorry.
I gave you a couple warnings to get your character sheets all sorted, man. Come on.
busy, dude. You have no idea. All right. Let's see. Is insight even a thing for nobles? Hold on, because I got the background here. Noble.
You want me to roll?
Yeah, insight. No, insight. Let's see. Take defeat more than one. Yep, I have proficiency in insight.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so that's a +2. What's your
Plus your wisdom.
wisdom?
Wisdom 0 is set to +0, so
So
I have
that's
proficiency.
that's a D20 +2.
With proficiency. Okay.
If you don't have any bonuses to your wisdom, it's just a +2. Just
I'm getting to a point where I can roll. Ah!
Session 1.
D20 +2. I know. I know. That'd be a 15 then for
All right.
insight.
So as you sort of direct your attention to kind of size up his mannerisms and whatnot, you can tell definitely a very sketchy individual here. You don't think he's currently up to anything illicit, but it is a little strange that he has his goods covered up by a tarp.
I'd like to see your goods.
Well, sure. Anything in particular?
Well, I would have to see. It's hard to see. Do you have trinkets?
I've
You
got
are a
all sorts of
curiosity
stuff.
shop. You already got sorts of stuff. Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
She would start to like reach for the closest closest tarp to pull it away.
As you do that, he kind of he
Being
kind of
noble. Sorry.
as you reach your hand towards it, he kind of, hey lads, hands off the goods. Don't let me call the guards on you.
That's gonna kick Odin into response to start a low growl.
She would kind of look up at him like, "Sir, do you know who I am?"
I couldn't give two shits who you are.
You would change your. I am one of the great nobles of a territory up to the north, and treating me this way is upsetting my friend, and you would not want to upset her.
I'm afraid you're down south, lass. Your fancy title don't mean nothing in this town.
I see. Odin, dear, he is not letting me view his goods.
I'm gonna step up to the dwarf, and I'm probably towering over him a good deal. I'm gonna glower down at him. My fist is just kind of gripping around the spear that I'm hauling. I'm gonna growl very pointedly.
Now, sir, if the guards come, wouldn't they see anything interesting underneath these lovely...
All my goods are perfectly legitimate, I'll have you know.
I didn't ask that, did I? I asked if they would see anything interesting.
You think I'm stupid enough to bring shit like that into the open market?
Really now? Is it just
All the guards are gonna see is a couple of rabble-rousers trying to ruin the mood of the festival.
Really now? Isn't that she'd raise her voice. Isn't that interesting? Only the guards would see is us harassing you instead of all your other goods that you don't bring around. Because she's actually making a scene on purpose.
At this point, a couple of guards will walk up. They are elven guards. They are kind of dressed in It's all like steel gear, but it's crafted in a way that it looks kind of like natural bark and leaf. As they approach, what seems to be the problem here?
I'm sorry.
These lasses are interfering in my business during the festival.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This dwarf is not letting me view his goods. He is acting shady and said something to the point that he wouldn't bring his actual goods here because the guards wouldn't like them too much.
Right. Well, as far as we can tell, it seems a couple of outsiders are harassing a local merchant.
Even if that local merchant is suspect of dealing in things y'all don't appreciate.
According to your own word, we've seen no evidence of such. And if this man doesn't want to let you see his goods, he doesn't have to.
I see how deep the corruption goes in this town. I shall be taking it up with the nobles here in the cult.
There are no nobles in Igdalis, you weirdo.
We shall see.
We're gonna have to ask you to leave the market, lass.
Interesting. All right, come on, Odon. We're not wanted here. They don't want my gold, and she would, she just kind of shake their very large purse of gold here in front of all the market guards and marketers.
And you're gonna head out after that?
Yep, heading out.
Alright. You're not accosted by the guards any further as you leave. And with that, is Abibi your character's name, Abby? I know you did 2, that was your name, right?
Yeah. Blech. Yeah.
So, 2. As for what you would be up to, you would be off in a quiet part of town. The festival is a bit of a noisy thing for you, given your proclivities. Despite all that, it is sort of nice hearing such hustle and bustle of the natural song compared to what you're used to. What would you like to get up to as you're sort of kind of just... You've at this point, you've had kind of a moment to yourself to kind of bring down the natural chaotic frequencies around you. The noises to a manageable level. You imagine you could probably make your way about town should you so desire.
Would
Oh shit. Looks like my stream crashed. Oh?
I hear
Wait.
myself.
Oh no. Just a weird lag spike.
You fuel! Alright, Toofy would decide to move on along the map. Deeper into the towns, basically, where all of the hustle bustle is, right? In the marketplace. Then in the
well, kind of all over the place. So this area is like the central portion of the town. This is where there are a number of there is a game stall that is set up over here at this tent. This here is just a residence. Pretty fancy residence, as all things considered. But there's a couple of commoners just meandering about. You see a nice little garden over here, and then kind of sectioned off in the center of the square here is the which you've been in town for a little while they were setting the festival up, so you're aware that this is the the bud that is going to be watered by the town keeper come the dawn. It is not currently a big hustle and bustle, but come the dawn, this is where all of the townsfolk are going to be here in the center of town.
He'll make a small comment as he passes by it, saying, in a low murmur, tranquil. He then moves on to toward the more bustle. He'll look at it, quotation marks.
Yeah.
And then turn over toward this building over here. I pinged it for you.
Yeah.
What's that building exactly again?
So it's just a common residence. It is one of the larger residences. There are two main residences here. That there's this one up here that kind of oversees the full city, and then there's this one down here. This one, it is, as I say, a residence. It's more like a just like a common house. It's not like a tavern or anything. It's got a couple of housekeepers and whatnot that kind of maintain it, but it's really just meant for anybody that doesn't want to pay for a room at the Amber Tankard up the hill, into the hollow, to have some place to rest, because like I said, this is a big trading city, or a trading town, so like sometimes people aren't really like wanting to spend a night in town, just a couple of hours, so they would, rather than paying for a full room, they would just go to the common house and rent a cot there. Not even really rent, it's free claim.
Oh. He'll sort of stop short of it. Mummer, and under his voice again, comment on it, said,
It is
busy.
It is currently busy in there, yes. You can hear a number of people that are kind of just going about daily conversations amongst themselves in there. You can make out bits and pieces. It is generally a sort of like jovial atmosphere of people talking about the excitement, waiting for the watering of the bud, for the large day-long party that will take place tomorrow.
Unfamiliar to me, though. As he moves away, he will.
You would be flagged down by the guard as you start walking away. Hello there. You doing all right?
All right. He'll turn toward the guard as he does. We can finally get into a description here. This Tufi has a rather short individual. They have an Edward Eldrick complex, a Vegeta complex, what have you. He's basically going to be most likely chest high to most people. And despite that, he has an intimidating appearance, more of a hardened sort of elven man with a dark complexion on what should have been white skin that was tanned thoroughly by sun exposure. He was the equivalent of toasted bread, even as coarse as one. His hair was shaven short, but was growing back a small curly brush of hay brown. He had creased and heavy eyebrows, stapled on a wide forehead and frowning lips. Most noticeably about his face is what he lacked, and that was clearly sight from glass-like eyes devoid of color. He carried with him basic gear such as a backpack, sleeping roll, but also he wore simple clothing like a linen tunic and knee-length pants. His shins and forearms were covered in guards, but his palms and feet were exposed. He had a golden sash on his waist, which held a sharp dagger that was split in the middle, shaped like a tuning fork. His back also had a quarterstaff with a small disc hanging from it, the end of it, with a round bulb on both ends, as if it was once a staff used for slamming onto gongs. He had gold tattoos across certain points of his body, specific areas, all in specific shapes. A symbol of a bell was thematic, specifically on an amulet of beads with a blackened stone carved in the shape of one tied around his sash. When he stopped, he turns toward the man. Doesn't look directly at his face, more like at his chest. And he goes, "Well, I was searching for a place where I could find the most noise." He doesn't specify what that means.
Well, if you're looking for a partying atmosphere, you can make your way down to the hut down by the waterways over there, where everybody's drinking and being merry. You've also got the market there, and there's plenty of people being loud in there too. As he gestures and then realizes that you can't see him, and he's like, in the building behind me.
He puts up a hand and says, "I get the general gist of it. I'll head in those directions now. No need to worry about me any further."
All right. Well, if you need any help, feel free to. There's plenty of guard folk laying around.
I'll keep my ears open for them.
All right then.
And he taps the quarterstaff on the ground as if like a walking stick, and then moves forward toward the down the ramps, down the wooden walkway, and toward the waterways. Actually, he doesn't have anything for it, but he smells. I'm assuming as he gets closer down, he smells the barbecue.
Yes, you would actually be able to. You actually would have constantly been smelling the barbecue from because you're currently upwind from it.
So he's using his nose at the moment then to follow it.
All right, you make your way towards Scorch's pit. It is at the moment that you kind of round the corner to where the commotion is, that you assume Scorch Morok will return, bearing a plate that is stacked probably 5 or 6 inches high of chicken wings that are just drenched in sauce. And as he lays it down on the table before you, you just get this massive hit of spice that kind of burns your nose and almost makes you choke on it.
I wasn't expecting the kick.
Here you go, man. An order of the king. And then he'll kind of look around. All right, everyone, gather around. We've got a challenger trying to take on the king. Which, Tufi, you would hear this, and also both Gidget and Odon, you would, as you're leaving the root market, you would also be able to hear this on the wind as well.
Oh, some sort of big thing around here.
Oh yeah.
Well, since we're getting shooed away from the market area, I'm kind of gonna end up guiding Gidget toward where the noise is, because food smells good.
She'd follow.
All right. Before you lies a large plate of wings covered in spicy sauce. Would you like to partake?
You already know we're here.
All right, you begin the consumption. If you would please go ahead and give me 3 consecutive Constitution saving throws.
All right. Well, I got 20.
Nice,
got
nice.
19, 20. 20.
Damn.
20. I get
All
plus
right.
7 to my. I get plus 7 to Constitution saving throws.
So as you begin to wholeheartedly just devour this stuff, it is surprisingly pretty delicious. You can kind of feel the heat, and you definitely got a little bit of meat sweat going on, but it's nothing your palate can't handle. And as you kind of begin to sort of rapidly consume and get down to the last couple of wings, the crowd, there is a pretty large crowd that has gathered around, and they are just cheering you on like no one's business. And as you consume that last wing, Scorch will kind of grab you by the arm and like lift it up in a sort of celebratory manner. We have a champion, ladies and gentlemen! And the whole crowd just goes, whoa! And then Scorch reaches into the kind of like greasy pockets on his apron, and he pulls out one oaken token, slaps it down on the table beside you. There you go, champ!
I pick up the token. Hell yeah! Give me sweats.
You want a bit of milk to cut the edge, lad?
Ruin this flavor? Nah.
Alright. Well, since you completed the challenge, free of charge, but anything else I could get you?
I get a bottle of that sauce.
Oh, you want some of the wyvern venom, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, give me just a moment. And he'll make his way back into his shop. So, Toofy, Odon, and Gidget, you all saw this go down. What is your reactions to this, if at all?
I guess he'd walk up to Morak and say, "So you are a king now?"
Guess so.
Nah, he's a Kingslayer! You hear just a random crowd passerby say.
Or one of those as I point to the guy walking by.
Haven't heard one of those in long ages past. Recently crowned, I presume.
I just had to eat a plate of chicken wings. Pretty bomb food
That's-
too, if you ask me.
Many would be jealous of the feat, to be honest. Being able to be won a crown and still have a feast to prelude it.
This is my coronary induction.
Well, I am no sage. I'm no sage to the crown. However, I couldn't help but notice your stamina. Amidst and he takes a whiff of the air. Strong sense of the food. It almost has a sort of bite of its own.
And then as you're having this conversation, Toofy, your senses are sort of tuned to the object of your attention at the moment, being this individual. There is something about this lad's frequencies that to you they sort of ring out a bit harmonious, kind of like a natural part of the world, which is not something you're used to hearing.
You go, interesting. This seems to be something he'd muttered to himself, one of those sort of inner dialogues, and he will go, "Tell me your name, if you would."
Sorry, you're talking to me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. The name's Morak.
Morak, a bearer of the spicy sauce. Do you do
What?
duels, perhaps?
I mean, I just ate, but I could probably take a little skirmish.
Mm. There's something about you I need to see for myself. Let me
Bad
find a
stranger.
guard.
Would you kindly introduce yourself?
I will. After our little bout, that is.
I don't take kindly to fighting strangers meaninglessly.
Would you do it under the trust of fate?
Fate's done me in once or twice. I've learned not to trust that harsh bitch.
Fine, then I shall at least say you could call me Two-Fei.
Two-Fei?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I reckon that doesn't make us strangers anymore.
At least not in names.
Let me just get my hot sauce real quick before we get this started.
Alright. He gives a nod as he does. He looks around for one of the guards.
I was just about to say, as you're having this conversation and sort of tuning into the sound coming from this individual, there are two others in the crowd gathered here that sort of ring that same harmony to you.
He sort of lowers his head and focuses on the direction from where that's coming from. What does he see? Where does he see in the direction these frequencies come from? These new ones.
Odon and Gidget, what are the two of you currently doing at the moment? Where would you be?
I'm getting chicken.
The dragonborn that was slow roasting the boar has come up to serve you. Gidget, would you be sitting with Odon?
Yep.
All right. So it would be coming from one of the tables, sort of near the southern entrance of where you came upon the pit here. Two individuals sitting by themselves at a table. Would you also be partaking in chicken, Gidget?
Sure, why not?
All right. Did you guys want the extra spice?
Yeah, Gidget will probably go with it. Why not?
All right. That is 1 silver for each of you.
All right.
So yeah, it would be two individuals sitting at one of the southern tables amongst themselves, currently engaging in a little lunch.
Quite curious. All here at the same time. Is it the food? He dismisses that thought quickly, but he does call over one of the guards that are nearby as Morak is getting his sauce, and those two are eating.
All right, Morak. Shortly after your conversation with Two-Fei, as he introduced himself, Scorch returns with a bottle. Not necessarily a bottle. This is pretty much just a tankard that has like a shoddy wooden lid slapped on top of it. You can definitely get the hint of the scent coming from it. Well, since you took it like such a champ, here you go. I got you a lot. Let's call it yours for 5 silver.
Deal done, deal.
All right, the Kingslayer, ladies and gentlemen, as the crowd cheers a little bit more.
I give like a hearty, ah!
You have acquired your bottle of wyvern's venom.
Let me add that to my inventory real quick.
Inventory is full.
I will also say, if you fail the Constitution save on this thing, you literally take damage. So,
This is fine. It's all part of the it's all part of the bit. Okay. What was this called? Scorch's like den, you said?
Scorch's Pit.
Scorch's Pit. It's close. Okay. I'll just ask about the DC whenever I decide to drink it.
Say again?
I'll just ask about the DC and stuff whenever I decide to drink it. I mean,
I can tell you right now. It's DC 12.
Oh, okay. Cool. DC 12 save or take. How much damage would it be? Would you be able to tell me that, or?
You'll have to fail for that part.
I'm just writing it in here. It says con save or take damage.
It's got varying levels of fail.
Oh yes, let me get a nat 1 and just spontaneously combust.
New character right off the bat.
I'm not against this. It's been every campaign I've had a character die.
At this point, it's pretty canon that Adrian is the Kyle of all of my Dungeons and Dragons worlds. Or not Kyle, Kennedy. Kenny.
McElroy.
Kennedy.
Kenny from South Park.
Yeah. I have so many characters that have died to this man.
And I have a shrine.
1, 2.
I have a shrine dedicated to all of the Adrians that I've murdered over the years.
I've lived plenty of lives, and none of them very long.
So, Marok, you've acquired your hot sauce.
I look over to Tufei. Alright, so where do you want to do this?
Well, we could do it someplace out of the way, or we could do it someplace in public display.
Well,
You, at this point, you have flagged a guard down, who is, sort of standing there waiting for whatever it is you needed him for.
He taps the staff on the ground, looks toward the guard and say, "Is there a place in the festival where we could display a duel of sorts?"
Ooh.
Duel? Combat?
I'd have to speak with the Elder about that. We don't really have any place like that at the moment. Sorry about that.
Is there a quiet place out of the way?
I mean, there's the outskirts of town, but if you're planning on dueling, yeah, I'd just let me go ask the Elder for permission. I'd rather not arrest you.
All right.
what's he talking about, getting arrested?
The guard will make his way past and head off into the crowd, leaving you just the two of you.
So why exactly a duel with a stranger?
There's something about you that piques my interest. It's something we might have in common, but I haven't seen it for myself yet. I can't be too sure.
And then can I ask Morok, did you pick up the Oaken token?
I did. Yeah, I put it in my inventory.
Okay.
Well, Toupe, that information is a bit cryptic, but I'm not a man to judge another on their objectives and principles alone without knowing the reasoning behind it. So, leave it to say I'm just a bit uncomfortable around you.
It's. Well, I think I put my foot in my mouth a bit too soon there then. But, if not, if we can't do a duel, perhaps a friendly competition? Maybe if there is a game of wits in the festival, we could do that instead.
Oh, you don't have to go very far for that. I got this game. I got this dragon chest set in my bag.
That's so.
Yeah, keep it to pass the time.
You not? Oh. Taps his staff. We have solutions. At least for my worries, my complaints, so to speak. If you want to pull up a table, we can do that.
Morok starts like digging into his backpack as he's walking over to the table, like off to the side over here. As he starts setting up the dragon chest.
All right. Gidget, through the noise, you hear a familiar sound to your ears in high society, that of a dragon chessboard being folded open and ready to be engaged.
Okay. hold on. She like looks, thinks, and like, oh no. She pokes Odon and points towards the chessboard and like makes like she's gonna go walk that way.
Just flips it over.
It's irresistible.
Odon, this is some of the most delicious chicken that you've ever had in your entire life.
Yeah, I'm pretty occupied with chicken. I make eye contact for like a brief second, but I've got this food. I intend to finish it.
And she doesn't mind. She's showing like, hey, I'm going to be this way. You kind of like you finish your food.
And then you're gonna make your way over to the table?
Yep.
Alright, it's
We're heading there.
Morok and Toufe. You see this lady, definitely a standout from the rest of the folk gathered around that has approached your table. Toufe, you recognize this is one of the frequencies that you were sensing.
He does a sideward glance toward the woman. It doesn't speak up for the moment, because he looks down at the board and across at Morok. Focused on the sit up in front of him and looking like he wants a challenge. He wants to, get ready to duel, as it were.
All right. Morok, go ahead and give me an intelligence check real quick.
I was gonna say real quick, Morok is not setting up the pieces in the right spot. So like, he's got a couple rooks. Like he's got the rooks where the knight should go. He's got the bishops like on the corners, like the front line where the pawn should be. Like he's not putting these chess pieces in the right spot. But I'll give you that intelligence check.
Ah, sweet. They got Odin and him have something in common.
This is why she's constantly finding things for Odon to fidget with.
I got a 12.
A 12. As you're incorrectly setting up the board here, you get like a nice like full scan of Toufe here, and you realize you're about to play dragon chess with a blind man.
Wait a minute. Are you blind?
I can't see, but I can sense. so I kind of know where things are.
Gidget, as you approach, you see the horrendous setup of the board here.
Oh, she's just like she's resisting. She's resisting. She's gonna let this play out. She's resisting. But she's smiling at this, making like, stroking her. I guess she would have chin fur, wouldn't she? And she's a shifter, so yeah, she's just kind of stroking her chin fur, going, just smiling.
Where I'm from, the dragon board isn't something I'm familiar with. Can you tell me the rules of this game?
Yeah, this piece right here grabs the bishop, moves it straight across the board. That one goes where it wants. These little guys right here, they're the minions, as he points at each one of the pawns. Still talking to a blind man pointing at things. He moves at one spot. They're really slow, so you can only move them one square on this board. And he proceeds to just keep messing this up. Like the L shape for the knights, he does 3 across, 2 forward. In a literal, just in an uppercase L instead of a lowercase. The queen stays put, we keep her safe. The king protects her.
Gidget, you're taking this whole thing in. It is just
Wow.
one of the most god-awful things that you have ever had the displeasure of hearing.
It's one of those things that are so bad, she's actually just trying to not laugh out of pure decorum. And she's not wanting to insult these two individuals that are trying to enjoy themselves.
And one piece,
Okay,
and then do some of the pieces go at the end and become different pieces?
I haven't really gotten that far. I know that the minions can stand on top of these castles, and they get extra
Oh my
range.
gosh.
They get extra range.
Oh my God.
So as Morok begins describing Morok chess,
Yes.
House rules. House rules.
House rule.
but I have rules for dragon chess. I guess we'll apply that here. So it's gonna be a 3-round setup. The first round is gonna be opposing intelligence and/or history checks. So if you've got history, you can add your proficiency bonus. If not, it's just your intelligence.
I have history. I have history. So first roll then.
Yep.
All right, I got an 11.
Tufei?
I'm gonna use the Hero's Diary to roll, see how it works. It's gonna be my intelligence check. It's a 5.
5? Alright, so, Tufei, at least as per the rules that have been described to you, it seems Morok has gained the upper hand. He hasn't told you the objective, so you're not entirely sure what you should be playing towards. The only thing you know is maybe you should go after the queen, question mark? Now, for round 2, this is either going to be your choice of, again, opposing. It's going to be either wisdom or charisma, or if you've got proficiency in insight or deception, you can use those.
Insight, baby.
Ooh, I got insight. By the way, in the last round, Tufei would be putting pieces on the lines instead of on the actual checkers.
Yep.
I think Gidget's losing.
And Gidget's just like,
Gidget, it doesn't take much for you to realize that this Goliath is actively playing some weird, fucked up version of Dragon Chess with a blind man.
Yep. This is why she's being quiet about this, because
Odin's at this point coming up, she still has like this basket of chicken wings. She's got one and she's watching. She looks to Gidget. She's like, "Who's winning?"
We are, dear.
Do
So
I
what
roll
was your?
perception or do I roll insight?
It's your pick, whichever.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled insight and I got a 24.
I got an 8.
All right. Morok, you had the upper hand, but somehow, inexplicably, this blind man seems to have overtaken you.
I don't understand. You're putting my queen in peril.
Considering he doesn't even really know how he's doing.
Which one's the queen again?
Points to the queen. It's that one over there.
Oh, okay. And then he moves one of his pieces in that direction, trying to continue the assault.
He can't even see where the queen is.
So we'll do the last check here. If you have dragon chess proficiency, even though this isn't really dragon chess, you can add your proficiency bonus to it. If not, this is just going to be straight opposing intelligence checks.
I do have proficiency.
The funny part is,
She has proficiency with dragon chess. Holy crap!
the funny part is I am only cards and dice, so I don't know anything about this.
So D20 and just gonna add, excuse me, the +2. I got a 17.
I got a 10.
10. All right. It was a close call, plenty of give and take in the match, but ultimately Morok ends up coming on top of the the blind man.
Beating a blind man.
He's
I
like,
stand up, both elbows tucked in, hands and fists. Yeah! I'll admit, putting your king on the castle was a freaking powerful move. But I didn't see that coming. I can't lie. You play good
It's
dragon
like-
chess.
it's like trying to play Monopoly as kids with house rules. You have no idea what you're supposed to be doing,
Yep.
but you make the rules so that you win.
Okay, you know, she'd walk up like, "May I take the winner?"
Yeah, you know how to play?
She just smile like, "I played a few times."
Then take my seat.
And she would take the seat, and instead of allowing him to set up the board, his side of the board, she would actually quickly set up both sides of the board correctly.
Morok, what is your reaction to this?
What are you doing? That's not how you play the game.
She'd look at him, you know, the whole she's using her body at the same time. Like, are you one who just beat you just beat a blind man?
That's not
I
my
am-
fault.
Blind
I'm
man.
showing you how to play.
It's not my fault he's blind. This is how I've always played dragon chess.
Is it now?
Not what I said.
Okay. Well, she in her nicest voice, sweetest voice, she's like, "Well, let's try it my way."
I don't feel like this is how you play the winner, but I'll lean in. Okay.
Should I have rolled a persuasion check on that, or
Oh, yeah, I
We're
mean,
good.
he's
Okay.
down for it.
I mean,
yeah.
he's,
Yeah.
he's down for it? Okay, so she sets the board up and everything, and like, okay, now
So, Morok, as she sets the board up here, you kind of take a moment thinking to yourself, and something clicks in your brain, and you're like, this is how it's supposed to be set up.
Wait, hang on.
Um,
Mine's got my
and you know,
all wrong.
the funniest thing about this, she's gonna be playing very distractingly, working to, she's gonna work to distract him as well.
deceitfully.
Would you would Morok be susceptible to feminine wiles?
Feminine wild.
I'd say there's a chance. Yeah.
All right. What sort of check would you like Gidget to roll to try and distract you throughout the game?
I guess deception or persuasion. I guess one of
Would it
those
be
two.
persuade? Yeah.
I mean, it's
okay.
like,
Yeah.
keep your eyes up here. 'Cause look
Yeah.
at me, look at me.
Okay. But then,
I'll
it's fun-
so
he
so
has to
Morok.
explore
I'll
too, so-
let you set your own DC for this because this is your character.
Yeah. Give me a second. Alright, I got it.
All right, go ahead and you gave the choice of either persuasion or deception.
Yep.
Go ahead and make the roll.
All right. Are you freaking? She's apparently not very good yet. I got it. Yeah, I got a 10.
It would have been rough for you because you weren't exactly Morok's type in the first place. But that doesn't go to say something about your character. It's just he prefers a certain kind of woman.
Yeah.
All right, so we will not play with the disadvantage on Morok's checks here, and we will just do the normal rules that I've got set up. So the pair of you begin the dance. This is once more either opposing intelligence or history checks.
We're rolling history. I got
I
an
can do
8.
either or. Wait, you said wait, hold on.
We can choose our own, right? Or do we have to roll the same thing?
Yep.
No, you can choose your own.
Okay.
Yep, gonna go history.
I got an 18.
God, 13. What the hell? Why am I? Dice, you're going to the well, you're going to jail, Dice.
So Gidget, after having properly explained things to Morok, it appears he gets you into a bit of a stalemate, actually, and it's at that moment that you kind of look across the table towards him, kind of cocking your head a bit sideways, and you realize that what he's supposedly successfully pulling off here is a pretty classic pattern that is one of the first sort of strategies that you learn in Dragon Chess, but for the moment, it seems he has the advantage of you. And now we will move on to round 2. This is going to be either opposing wisdom or charisma, or if you've got insight or deception proficiencies, you can use those.
Rolling inside.
Deception.
I got another 8.
24.
24.
What? This is
All
going
right.
the same way as freaking Abby's, man.
What is this? What is this?
So, having recognized Morok's strategy for what it was, the classic Vierheim pincer formation, you well practiced in your studies. You know the perfect counter to that. So you sort of lay a bit of a bait piece for him that he falls for, allowing you to take the advantage from him, and we move on to round 3. Once more, this is straight intelligence, or if you've got Dragon Chess proficiency, you can use that.
I would like to, before we make these rolls, damn, wasn't expecting send my men to a trap. And I look over to see what Scorch and them are up to. Have you tried their hot sauce here?
Both the Scorch and the Dragonborn are actively tending to the large boar that they're roasting.
I look to Gidget. Have you tried their hot sauce?
She points to Odon. She has my share right now.
Well, would you like a dab of my share? And I pull out the bottle.
It's okay. I'll wait until the end of this match.
No, I insist. I'm coming off a fresh batch. I feel like we need an even playing field.
You have your own. I'll decline another time. That is your own fault.
It's your own fault. It's crazy.
Just like with the blind man, it's not my fault that you decided to do that.
You know, that's fair. Just thought I'd offer. Okay. Puts it back in his bag. All right. So we're rolling.
Yep.
Yeah. Give me one. I'm double checking all my stuff because the tactician. I'm trying to remember if there's any like bonus rolls or something.
All right. I've been rolling Heroes Diary this whole time. Have you been wanting me to roll in D&D Beyond?
Nah, you can roll whatever you want, wherever you want, brother.
Sounds good. Oof. Well, I'll tell you what. You don't have to try very hard. I got a 3, and with my proficiency bonus, I rolled in that one. So unless you also roll in that one and we accidentally knock the board off the table, like.
Well, what'd you get, Gidget?
Hold on a second. I'm trying not to flood. Okay. Nope. Where's my freaking board? Okay.
Gidget does not want to roll a 1. That would be hilarious.
No, I
if
don't
he
want to roll
got here.
one. He said, and so let me verify int and.
Int, or if you've got proficiency with dragon chess, you can add your proficiency bonus.
I'll do
So
straight
it's still int, but you can add your proficiency if you've got dragon chess proficiency.
I had tools set to dragon chest on the thing, but I don't know if that gives me proficiency or not. Just add to? Okay.
Yeah.
11.
All right. And with that, after being properly taught how to play the game, you end up coming on top of Morok as you capture his king.
She don't gloat or anything. She just like, good. There you go. Do you know now how to do it?
I like my way better. It feels more like an active war zone.
It's true, but Dragon Chess is more about how your mind works as opposed to actual war.
Not a whole lot of thinking on those lines. Kind of going, swinging.
Go in swinging, yep.
Ah.
Don't worry, going in swinging is just fine too.
How about best 2 out of 3?
So while Gidget and Morok were engaged, Tufei and Odon, what have you two been up to? Is it Odon or is it Odin?
It's Odin.
Okay.
Yeah. Spotty just can't pronounce it right.
Da, da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, the first match, Tufei was like sort of sizing up the competition between the two and trying to see if anything changed that he was sensing during that time.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
I missed the dice, but it works better for me here. 17?
17. So as you were watching the pair of them engage in this battle, something about their frequencies did indeed shift. It seemed to sort of sync up in a sort of singular harmony.
What could this mean?
Odin, what are you up to?
I'm just eating my chicken.
All right.
It's like I'm watching it, but I don't know what the hell's going on with that game. I'm not even polite about it. Chicken bones are growing on the ground.
That's all right. The ground here is just littered with chicken bone.
My poor boy and his shoeless feet.
Hmm?
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
stepping on all the bone.
No, you can sense them all.
Since he's a
No,
little
it is
minefield.
Purposely trying to flick him under his feet as he's walking.
It's like launching Legos at people's feet. That's evil.
It is evil. Especially
I
when
didn't say I was not.
especially when it's got extra spicy stuff on them.
Lucky the feet don't have taste buds.
Give me just a sec. My daughter's awake. I need to go get her back down.
But like, still, it's red pepper stuff. It gets in those wounds, man. It's gonna hurt.
We can take a short little 5-minute break here.
Can't believe this.
Gidget's mean.
You're both mean. Wah.
What?
Oh, wrong one.
All the sounds perfectly fine, by the way. Etrigan.
Cool. Oh man, my freaking stream deck doesn't work.
Not the stream deck.
I don't even know what a stream deck is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's something you gotta learn when if you continue streaming, Mr. Spotty.
I just alt tab.
Well, that was the worst kind of false alarm.
Was it
Absurd.
not the daughter?
No, so whenever she sits up, usually it's followed by a scream because there's no parent there. She sat up, readjusted, laid back down. It's like, as soon as I got up there, I opened her door like real quick to give her help, and she was already laying down. I'm like, and I kind of slowly closed the door so I wouldn't wake her up. I was recording. Yeah, it was a false alarm.
Sneaking out there and we're like, false alarm, false alarm.
Yeah, it's one of those like you walk in, so I'm like, ooh, and just slowly close the door so you don't wake up, you know.
Mission's changed.
I went from quick response to covert ops in 0.2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, she's still asleep, thank God. Love her to death. She needs her sleep, man.
We're in the 5-minute limbo. We're in the middle of it.
Yeah, I heard when I ran off. I'll keep it a buck. That is my bad. I was not expecting.
Man, now you got me wanting Bojangles.
Yo, hang on.
Are we getting one? Oh.
They don't have that over here. Kind of sad.
Okay.
I like Bojangles whenever I had it.
Yeah, I liked it too. Better than KFC and Popeyes.
A
Yeah.
lot of the places that are around here are just going like that we normally frequent are just going away. I hate it.
I want them to open up a White Castle over here. Like, I know that food's all right at best. Most people don't like it. Like, as soon as I found one nearby, I bought 20 of those sliders immediately and just downed them all.
Hey, Kiski. I just realized where they're coming. They're taking over the old Jack in the Box.
Okay, that's gonna be close to work. I miss Jack in the Box though. We used to have a really good one, and then it got really bad, really quick.
You know, there's one place I never got the chance to try when I lived in Kentucky, Waffle House.
We got one of those too.
I thought they closed all of them down.
Alright.
No, I don't think so.
No.
At least not here, anyway.
Everybody here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Everybody here.
All right.
Mr. DM, is there a Waffle House in town? That was
This is really so cool.
But
I mean,
or behind
I
the
don't- like-
Wendy's.
there's. I mean, I know an IHOP. I know of a IHOP. It's like an hour to hour and a half away.
We can go
IHOP is-
far inside the marketplace, right around that one person's stall. The shifty eyes.
Oh, do you mean in game? There is no Waffle House in Oakendalese. Maybe if you go to there is one of the Dales that is wheat specialization. There may or may not be waffles there.
So I guess my question is: Scorch's Den more like B-dubs, or is it more like Raising Cane's? Are we talking KFC?
No. This is some fucking deep, fucking small town Texas barbecue one-off shop. This is goated, renowned across the world.
There we go.
So we only got about 20 or so minutes left before session ends. Just a little 20-minute warning there. So you guys have engaged one another in battles of wits. You have consumed chicken. What all would you like to get up to next?
Gidget's gonna finish her meal.
I'm gonna put my chest set away. Scorch!
What up?
You got more of that chicken?
Of course I do. Gotta charge you though.
What if I do it again?
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
doesn't work that way, man. Gotta make a living. Sorry.
Alright. Worth a shot. And now Izzy is actually awake. That's just super. Well, I'm gonna pay for my chicken, and I'll sit quietly. Most likely for the rest of the session.
All right.
Alright, I'll be back.
It'll be 2 silver,
Okay, I'll charge
5
that.
copper. 2 silver, 5 copper.
2 silver, 5 copper. Wait, hold on. She's putting herself back down. Well, I'm still eating this chicken. Let me make sure she's actually.
What of the rest of you?
Alright. Cool.
Well, yeah, we gotta eat the chicken. I'm gonna grab some chicken and then probably talk to the old man and let the old man know that that wasn't the right way to play. Oh dear.
Ooh.
She would lightly touch the old man on the shoulder. You do realize you got played by a giant.
Oh, we were playing a game.
He would take a deep he swindled. He cheated.
Ooh. Oh, is that so?
You were not even playing it correct. You weren't even playing it correctly.
I would have known what the correct way was to play. It's good to know.
Mm-hmm. I am Gidget, and this large, breathing Dragonborn munching on my chicken. Oh, she probably sees that Odon's probably eating her chicken now too. Is Odon just eating the whole basket?
Yeah.
Yes. She's eating my chicken now too. This is Odon. She's my she's my bodyguard right now. And yeah, we thought we'd come in, say hi, see if you were okay. You didn't bet anything, did you?
Oh, as I said, it was just for playing. It was also something I had asked for to begin with.
Okay. Well, if that's all we... What?
And he takes a pause to himself for a little bit. He just says, I appreciate the concern. Was I called old man? Did you call me old man?
Not an old man. You're blind.
This is not from age. Oh, I'm technically also not, unable to see. I just see differently.
Well, I am sorry, but you do. To me, you look old. I can never tell between what is he again?
Elf.
Elf?
I can never tell when it comes to you elves. I'm sorry.
Racism based on logic.
She's probably direct about like, I'm sorry, I can never tell. Y'all, everyone, y'all.
You all look the same.
Well, if it makes it feel you feel better, I can never tell either. I don't know the difference between elf and others.
Because you can't see.
I can't see her names. And she'd nod like, okay, that's cool, yeah, fine. That's good. Well, as long as you're okay.
You were offered with sauce, weren't you? I heard it makes you a king if you try it.
Do I? Does Morok overhear this?
Once again, some random passerby you hear say, Kingslayer, not a king! But yeah, Moraki would overhear it.
You want to try some of them? As I pull out the bottle again, like wave it.
I might as well. Mine's already been eaten.
I hand
Just
him
pour
the
the
bottle.
sauce at the bottom of the bucket. And you just look it up.
You're gonna partake of the wyvern's venom, Gidget?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a constitution saving throw.
Oh, nope.
And this consumes
Where's my
mine,
constitution?
How much of it are you putting down?
Right? I'm giving enough to dab up one wing.
Alright. Yeah, it wouldn't consume yours.
Yes.
I'm not giving you a usage limit on that, but we'll just say don't get too ridiculous with it.
I will not.
11 is not high enough for the DC. You consume. It is exceptionally spicy, especially to your more refined palate. You straight up take 1 point of fire damage from the heat.
I see this, and I'm now curious about this.
Her face is red. She's being the best she can. Just like, that's interesting.
Oh, it can't be that bad. I'm gonna actually purchase a jar of this.
All right.
Under the assumption that I can handle this.
Yeah. It is one silver for a jar.
Sure. I'm gonna pour it on the chicken.
Are all of it on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14. So, Morok, you see the supposed guard of this noble woman. She just completely cakes her wings, like more so than the king's challenge. And as you kind of glance over at these antics, you watch as she just shovels it all into her mouth, and you look for that little bit of, like, you know, that hit of the heat affecting her. However, and to Faye, you sense this kind of not really like discordance, but kind of like an offbeat in Odin's natural frequency. Morok, what you see as Odin consumes this is you see the shade of their eyes. It kind of momentarily shifts, actually, to a different shade. Odin, would you inform what your draconic covenant is? That would be the
Didn't I?
yeah, that would be the. Well, there's a couple of different fire options. You've got gold, red, and well, I guess brass and I always forget if it's bronze. I think I always get bronze or brass mixed up.
Yeah, the ones you have listed as brass, red, or gold.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be brass for her.
Okay. So you see the black scaled dragonborn. You see the eyes kind of take on this kind of like bronzish hue to it that brings to mind. You haven't encountered many of them in your time, but the Azure, which are they're dwarves but made out of fire. With like bronze colored skin, and like the shifting color of Odin's eyes as she consumes this brings to mind that. And other than that, she seems entirely unaffected. Odin, to you, this makes these already fucking delicious wings some of the best, like probably the single greatest meal of your life.
When if she's gonna belch and she's just gonna spew a stream of flame, just for, you know, internal giggles, just to show off.
And there is also a bit of smoke that curls out from your snout.
Morok sees this and looks to Scorch. Hey, Scorch, how come mine didn't do that?
I don't know. Probably something to do with dragonborn biology.
That was cool. I want to do that.
Oh, I haven't seen Spit. Spit, how come your eyes haven't changed colors? Spit, the guy that is actually actively rotating the spit, kind of looks over. He's just like, eh. And on that note, we will end the session.
We did it. We killed a king.
Yes, we did. In session 1.
Yeah.
Didn't get to even half of what I had going on, but sure.
We ate chicken.
Slow burn. Slow burn.
How the Final Fantasy one's been going. I'm just saying, I'm 30 minutes
Dude,
into the game. Y'all
I
still
would-
ain't there yet.
I mean, we literally just skipped like 4 boss fights.
You know, in a crazy way, I fixed that. So.
True. Anyways, I'm just say farewell stream. Check out the VODs. VODs will be uploaded on YouTube. Rune and Rivet RPGs.
See you later, Riveters.
Yeah, later.